Welcome into sports. I'm Jacob Vinson.
Tied up at 71 all here in Bloomington. Indiana on offense. They inbound it to Bus. She gets double teamed. She splits it. She's in the middle. Takes it to the basket. Gets the foul and the bucket. With 3 seconds on the clock, Tyra Bus is fired up. And that sends Assembly Hall into a ruckus. 2.7 seconds. It all comes down to this. Creech gets it into Brown. Brown back to Creech. Creech for the win. It's no good. And Indiana wins the game by a slim margin of 73-71. And Assembly Hall is on their feet, giving a standing ovation for the Indiana Hoosiers. So Lamb and Doherty are there in the corner for New Hampshire. 1-0 lead for the Hoosiers. Lamb is going to play this one in. It's very short as he mishit that one. As Thomas got ahead on it, Valencia comes up to tackle it up, but now Frankie Moore has it for the Hoosiers, and he's going to get a cross-field pass to Spencer Glass. Spencer Glass has one defender to beat. He gets taken down in the box, and that's going to be a penalty kick for the Indiana Hoosiers. Frankie Moore has 2 goals on the season. He's going to try to add some insurance for the Hoosiers with 25 minutes on the clock. The ref blows his whistle. Moore stepping up to it, and he finds the back of the net. Indiana leads 2-0 with 25 minutes to go here in the round of 16 in the NCAA tournament. 20 seconds on the clock for the Hoosiers. They so decide they can keep it in, but they get it into a wide open Kim Royster, and she knocks it down. 42-38, 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's Lopez. Off to Lewis, almost taken away. Now 5 seconds. Lewis driving in, over to Lopez. She'll take the shot. It's no good. And the Hoosiers climb all the way back. They were down 15 at one point in the third quarter. They get it back to 4. And it's going to be an extremely interesting fourth quarter going ahead. As the Bulls back on the attacking front right now. This is Farias. Farias on that left side, looking to play it off. Now he finds Ziss. Ziss will then find Gomez in the middle of the field. And on the right side to Rodriguez. Rodriguez fires a shot. A great save by Trey Muse, as that one was bound for the upper 90 right side. 5:25 to go in the game. Indiana leads 64-58. Bus left side to Penn, trying to get it down low to Cahill, and it's stolen away by El Jadawi. Now getting it up the court to Bop. Bop at the glass, and she finishes. But now Mason Toy trying to impose his will, and it's cleared away by Pesci. But there's Josh Powers stepping in and saving the day for the Wildcats. The Hoosiers, they didn't realize they only had 2 seconds to get across. They used 8 of them before the timeout. So now Auburn back with it. Here's top of the key to Jones. Back outside. And an offensive foul on Jasmine Jones, as she tried to find Unique Thompson outside, and the Indiana Hoosiers will get it going the other way. Thomas. And a highlight reel play as he's putting on some moves here. A nice give and go. Griffiths in the box with the right foot. Now Buckmaster with the right, and Toy's there to finish off the garbage. Reese Buckmaster misses initially, but Mason Toy cleans it up, and Mason Toy now has 6 goals on the season, and he's got the brace on this one. Now Yaney down low. She misses, and Creech comes up with it. Now she leads the break. At the free throw line, the Euro step, and she gets it to go, and it's a 2-point game. Here's Thomas from the top of the 18, lays it off. This is Gutman with the left foot off of the post and out of bounds. That was a bullet of a shot from the left foot of Andrew Gutman. Brown gets it off to Porter. Porter brings it across, only 8 on the shot clock. Creech, now 5. She's gonna drive in, the step back pull-up jumper is good. 44-41, the Hoosiers back in it by 1 possession. Here's Alexander. Off to McKay. McKay bringing it around, passes it off to Lewis. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Sanders. Top of the key to McKay, using a screen from Thompson. She's gonna pull up from 17 feet. That one's no good. And a rebound by Penn. Up court to Bus. Bus taking it to the hoop, and she gets it to go. It's a 1-point game here in Bloomington.
Well, on Friday, Archie Miller called his team soft after they were beaten their first game of the season by the Indiana State Sycamores. Not the way they wanted to start the Miller era. Over in Assembly Hall, the Hoosiers back home this evening against Howard. And no, not my Uncle Howard, the University. IU trailing by 1, but Al Durham is going to knock down the corner 3 here to give the Hoosiers the lead, 19-17. The freshman making an impact early. Then a little later on the run, Robert Johnson alley-oop to Justin Smith, the freshman again finishing it off. And the Hoosiers up 10 at halftime. Robert Johnson playing well in this one. In the second half, Deron Davis putting in some work down low. The big man going through 3 guys, gets the bucket and the foul. He finishes with 17 points. Archie Miller gets his first win of the season with the Hoosiers, 86-77.
Well, Indiana finally let up a goal the first time in 9 games this season. However, they struck early in this one. Griffin Dorsey started off to score. They went up 1-0. And then Wisconsin came out in the second half, played very well. They both had chances, but Wisconsin finally found the back of the net, breaking the 9-game shutout streak for Indiana. 4th best in the nation for how long they had it, equaled out to about 16 hours. But then in the end, Mason Toy had a great free kick from about 25 yards out, ended up winning the game for Indiana, getting their 13th victory, and that is a big victory for them going into the regular season finale against Michigan State on Sunday.
Now this is Walker with it for the Knights. Gets it inside to Banks, who gets double teamed by Platt. He's tried to come over to help. Now Banks will go up, gets blocked by Bruce, but he gets the ball back, and now Walker with it. He'll drive, go up, gets blocked again by Chaz Bruce, and Walker picks it back up. So the Knights still with the ball after 2 blocks by Chaz Bruce. Now Walker, right side to Davis. He'll take a 3. That's good. That really deflates the balloon on the defensive possession there, as Chaz Bruce picks up 2 blocks, and then they knock down a 3. As we're getting ready for the tip here, and Bryant goes up for it, and he tips it away to Ananobi. And the Hoosiers start off with it. This is Newkirk, finds Johnson on the right wing. He'll take a couple dribbles towards the top of the key, hands it off to Ananobi, back to Newkirk again. He'll drive in, pull it from 15 feet. That one's off the mark. Rebound fought for will go to Bellarmine. This will be Al Davis for the Knights. He outlets it to Eberhard. Eberhard in the middle gets it tipped away, and the Hoosiers come up with a steal. Blackman at the half-court line. Now top of the key, goes right side Johnson. Left side Newkirk, now down low on the baseline to Bryant. Puts a spin move on, jumps out to Blackman for 3 on the way. That one's off the mark. And Eberhard's there for the rebound for the Knights. 2 quick shots for the Hoosiers, no points to come from them. Now the Knights with the ball. This is Rusty Troutman, a very good player for the Bellarmine Knights. And now Davis on the left wing. Tries to get inside to Troutman. Stolen away by Ananobi. Goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Knights as well, and Ananobi's there for the rebound for the Hoosiers. Now Blackman up on the right side to Johnson, hands it off to Blackman. He'll drive towards the basket, passes it over to Newkirk, reverses it off to Ananobi on the top of the key. Now back to Newkirk. He'll drive baseline, finds top of the key to Ananobi. Now he'll spot up for 3, and that one's good. A good shot by OG Ananobi, who knocked down 4 of 7 from deep in the last game against Hope College, and he's got 3 points on the night here, and it's a 3-0 lead with 18.5 to play in the first half. Now the Hoosiers with the ball. Jones on the right wing, reverses it off to Johnson. Johnson looking around, gets it inside to Bryant. Bryant will face up here, gets double teamed, and now it's stolen away. Troutman has the ball. Up to Jenkins. Jenkins at the other end, off the glass, and it's blocked away by Newkirk with the left hand. And now a transition to OG Ananobi with the big dunk by OG Ananobi. A huge dunk there by Ananobi in the transition with a defender on his left shoulder. And that gets this Hoosier crowd fired up. Now the Hoosiers with the ball. Jones right side, reverses it over to Ananobi. Now on the left wing to Blackman. Gets a screen from Davis. He'll use it, drive in the corner to Ananobi. He'll fire a 3, and that is a swish for 3 points from OG Ananobi yet again.
A 51-yarder here with 2 seconds on the clock. Griffin Oaks is ready. He looks to his holder. Holder looks to the snapper. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. Does it have enough legs? It does. Is it good? And it is a good kick by Griffin Oaks, and he had plenty of leg on that one. That one was good from about 55, maybe 60 yards. A good kick from Griffin Oaks, and Indiana leads at 17-3 going into halftime. What a last 8 minutes of gameplay by the Indiana Hoosiers, Josh. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. 10-point lead for the Indiana Hoosiers, who come out on offense here. Ramsey getting set in that quarterback position. He has Majette to his left, 2 receivers out to his right, Cobbs out to his left as well. Ramsey will take the snap, takes the handoff. Now he's looking out right. Curls out. Now he's going deep. Is that Hale? Hale's got it, and it's a touchdown for the Indiana Hoosiers. A quick route out to Donovan Hale, who was open, and Ramsey hit him right in the numbers in the end zone. 6 points for Indiana. And Josh, you mentioned it, they score a touchdown here, and it might be out of reach for Virginia. And just like that, they score, and Griffin Oaks is going to come on to try to tack on the extra point. Coleman not having much room to work with here, as Virginia has to snap it from their own 4-yard line. Jayshon Harris back deep for Indiana to return. Snap, Coleman gets it off. A low punt here, and Harris will pick it up. Now he's going to run to the right. He's at the middle of the field on the 40-yard line. He's at the 30. Now he's at the 20. He's got blockers in front of him. Jayshon Harris returns the ball for a touchdown on the punt. And just like that, Indiana has gone up 16 points.
For IU Sports Media, I'm Jacob Vinson.